Hey, you are looking live at Charlotte, North Carolina. Sorry it's a little bit rainy today, but my name's Jay Mervis, Senior Director of Healthcare Sales here at Fortinet Healthcare. Hope everybody's doing well. A lot of lousy weather throughout the country, so stay safe. I know we got some ice down in the Texas area and all kinds of crazy snow, cold, bundle up. It's that time of year. Haven't done a vlog in a little bit, but we're going to talk trends, tech, and tunes today. I want to get some stuff out there because the market's moving fast. We've been super busy, so sorry for not getting a ton of content out there lately, but we've got stuff coming. Next week we'll be out in Philly at Healthcare Innovations. Looking forward to kicking that off. I'll be there with Dave Zaro, my tour manager, our senior marketing manager. Big event to get things rolling for the healthcare team. So let's talk about one of the big trends that's going on right now, rural health. It's been in the news. Seen a lot of content out there about there's a crisis in rural health right now. So Bill Russell posted a survey talking about maybe 2 weeks ago at Becker's that there's about 631 at-risk rural hospitals that are out there right now. And rural health is pretty near and dear to me. I had some great customers here in the Carolinas that I learned a lot from on how we efficiently help improve patient care or deliver patient care through the use of technology and help and support them with what their mission was to service the community. So a lot of history there for my career and doing some great things with them. But if there's 631 hospitals at risk, how is that gap going to get filled? And the other day, shortly after, Dollar General is going to pilot this in Tennessee, rural Tennessee, with 3 different facilities. We see a lot of the other major players putting minute clinics and partnering with different urgent care facilities to go and drive that ability to provide care. I remember working on some remote clinic stuff, 15 years ago here in the Carolinas with a big customer when the technology really wasn't there to deliver that experience or be able to support and service. It's come a long way to being able to do this at scale. So we've seen some of that being positive for those people. A couple of rural facilities helped set up some clinics within Walmart's, because Walmart's got a big footprint across the country. 8-10 years ago they've gone back and forth, and Walmart's delivered its own experience, which is great to fill that gap. And so when I transition over to the technology, one of the things that we've supported the customer base on that is with our next gen firewall and SDWAN. And I keep hammering this home with our Fabric story and the fact that we can deploy quickly and support those doctors' offices because they are remote, whether it's within a Dollar General or any of the other major players, or how this is going to get solved for those people that do live out in the rural areas. So to me, it's very interesting that we can leverage technology, because part of our charter is how do we improve patient care without changing bedpans. The late Greg Scott, he would say that all the time. This is what our mission is, and he always used to say, "This is what our mission is, son." Over at Cone Health, where I spent a lot of time back in the mid 2000s in my last role through the 2 years I've been here. So security first, performance, allows a lot of remote management, and then it allows the Fabric. So if we need to go add additional ecosystem partners or other Fortinet products to go support those remote outposts, let's call them. I don't know if this is like the Bespins of the world, but there is a need to go and support those customers and be able to do it efficiently and remotely and manage multiple sites, and we're successful at doing that. So if this is on the initiative list, give us a call. Tom, Eric, or I, Troy and Nathan have done a significant amount of work with our local sales teams and resellers. So if this is an initiative, I just talked to a rep this morning. He's like, "Oh my God, they're gonna. We've got a customer that is a customer that they've got 100 sites and they're going to 500. We've got to talk to you guys." So anyway, we're going to transition over to the tunes. I know a lot of people fast forward till we get to the tunes. I actually have to read this off while I'm doing it because I don't want to get it wrong. But I consider myself pretty middle class fancy. And the tunes today, we've got fan mail. Okay. Fan mail. It's not like the old days where you'd write a letter and then somebody would bring it there. So, but I've got to get this right. So I got fan mail, and it's been sitting there for a while. The band today, so I got a nice detailed note from Joe Felz, who's an active listener on our team at Fortinet. He's going to be the drummer. I got a call from Harris Sussman, who runs all of our ecosystem and alliances. And what that means to you as a customer is we're spending a lot of time building fabric integrations so that you can integrate quicker and get protected faster. He'll be on lead guitar because that's what he requested. And then an old friend of mine, she reached out, and I'm going to put her on the spot to be the front person. Lanette Broderick, she's going to sing and do bass. Some of the songs I got, Rush isn't my jam. I don't know why not. I just never leaned into it. But the spirit of radio, if you listen to it long enough, you'll think of rural and being out on your mower, looking out at the country and just absorbing the air. Thanks, Joe Felz. And then Working Man. That's a pretty big song that relates to people that live out in rural America. They do a lot of good work, a lot of farming and agriculture. And if those people don't produce and get health care, none of us eat. So that's probably another reason this should be more important than it is to make sure there's some rural health and support those gaps in the market to make it happen. We'll be in Philly at HCI, so reach out if you're going to be in the area. I know I'll be out with Drew Hubeck's team. Shout out to Drew for leaning in, him and Janine Delaney. They've got some great sellers in the Philly market. Give me a call. What's your favorite Rush song? It's not my jam, so if you got something cool, post it in the chat, share it, like it, tell your friends. Appreciate everybody in the support. Like I said, today's the first day we got to address some fan mail. Thanks for tuning in.